Hello guys. So I have been trying to procrastinate editing this part of the video and for a while now. I already recorded a video a while ago and I posted but I uploaded but I never posted. And it was about this, it was the day after I got out of work and all this happened and I recorded a video and I edited it and I uploaded it, but I didn't never posted because it was like an hour long of me just like being mad and complaining about what happened. So, I just had I had a problem with my boss. I had a problem with an individual that works there and, that works there. And, I approached my boss and told him that I was having problems. I didn't tell him what exactly. And, it was a Friday. He was about to leave, so I just didn't want to get into the details. So I figured that if he wants to know about it, he would like ask me. If not, then I told him I didn't want to do Fridays anymore, because I have to deal with this person. And he never asked me, so I was like, well, if he's not gonna ask me, I don't have to share why. And so we just I went on with my life for that weekend. I thought for sure maybe he would like maybe cut off one of my hours or stuff like that, but he changed my whole schedule and gave me a brand new schedule and told me that it's either doing my old shift with still doing my Fridays, which I told him I don't want to do, or this new shift that he just made up is in his office before he talked to me. So like I told him that I couldn't do that, and he said that it's either or if not, just like don't work the hour, like don't work basically. And we had a fight in front of like customers, and I didn't do anything, guys. I basically just walked out, and I walked out. Like at least talk to me in private, but like that he didn't have the professionalism to have this in the office and talk to me and put me aside about it, you know. So it was a lot, and I just didn't want to go on through like a whole video of me explaining this. So I'm just cutting it here, but it just happened a lot more. If you guys for some reason wanted to hear more about it or want to watch a video that I uploaded, let me know. I will definitely try and maybe upload it and feel like I can do it, but I just don't want to prolong this fight. I also started doing it, talking about it in my podcast for a moment, and I was like, no, I don't want to add that. It's just like something I don't want to keep reminding myself every time I'm editing things. So yeah, I thought this was a better way to fast forward everything into like 5 minutes little voicemail or whatever, so that you guys can know what is going on. So yeah, I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching, guys. But either way, now talking about the project, I want to talk about this real quickly. This is where I am right now with the top. And so I was gonna leave this for the podcast so that I can talk about this later, but I think I'm gonna do it now, and I will continue adding this in the podcast. So the blue top that I was doing, the turquoise one, didn't have enough yarn. I only managed to do 19 rows when I needed to do 31 rows, and that was like all the yarn that I had for that color. So this one, not already, you know, I did this one, I got to the 31 row and everything, so I felt like, what was I gonna do? Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want one side to have longer than the other. I didn't want one side to have more yarn of one color than the other. You know, I don't want it to be shown that I didn't have enough yarn to finish this. So I wanted something that would look kind of part of it. So I started doing borders on the bottom. They're not long enough yet, but I have a tiny whimsy idea, and this is gonna take me so long to make. So yeah, so this is the bottom. This is where I am right now. This is what I'm doing. Do not ask me what I'm doing in this video or what I did, because I don't really remember much. But right now I'm just like not really thinking about it, so I just don't have anything to tell you. But it came out pretty decent, and I think it looks really nice. I think I want to do like 1/2 inch more of borders, so that's what I'm dealing with, and I'm probably gonna do 2 rows of double crochet, and then I'll be done. So I actually started because I wanted this to have some type of like flowers hanging over here. Unfortunately, it did not go like I wanted. I tried to make the flowers and I wasn't doing it well. I guess I wasn't really doing the flower part. Like I couldn't find it online. And if there's a video, and I think I watched this once, but I can't remember, so I can't find it anymore. And so I gave up on just having flowers, just, you know, strings and then flowers on the bottom. Like, I couldn't really figure that out. So I did found how to put flowers into your crochet project in the, like, as you go. And I made 2 flowers already. Is my finger dirty? I'm so sorry. Like, I try to keep them as clean as possible, but yeah, so I managed to do 2 flowers, but I feel like these 2 flowers are right next to each other, so I have to make some math and kind of figure out what I want to do. So I'm gonna leave this flower here, but I will remove the other flower, and I'm gonna do every 9 half double crochet. In the 9th double crochet, I will do the flower, and then I will do 9 half double crochet, and the 9 half double crochet, do the flower again, and so on and so on and so on until we get to the end of this. And this is what I'm gonna do with the blue as well, with the turquoise one. And I'm thinking about doing just I want to say I want to do 2 rows. I don't know if I want to do 2 rows of flowers though, but I do feel like I want to do 2 rows. I may just do 1 row for the flower and then just 1 extra row, but just as a decoration purposes, and that's it. So maybe another half double crochet, which actually kind of makes almost half an inch or even more than half an inch, which is great because I'm gonna put it on this side. I'm gonna put it right here like this. Okay. Which is great because I feel like it will, I don't know. I don't know. It may be too short yet. I like the flowers. My boyfriend said that the flowers are looking so pretty. My boyfriend is so what is the word for it? Supportive. He's so supportive. Majority of the time. Maybe once here and there. I think he's just like in a bad day or in a bad mood, which we all have one of those. But he's always so supportive of everything I do. Like, I do my tops and he's like, oh my god, that looks so good, baby. It's like, that's how he's like, oh my god, that looks so good, baby. And so, like, I was like, yeah, thank you, baby. Oh, you're so sweet, thank you, baby. So he's very, very supportive of me, and so I love it. I love it because I'm very, like, not, I have a lot of like depression and self-doubt and a lot of other things. A lot of other stuff. I also have many problems where I got like anxiety attack. I can't be around people, and when we go to concert, the whole build up of like getting out of here on our way to the concert, well, being in the concert and then getting into the concert, that whole build up is a whole extreme anxiety of like being around people, being there for a long time. What if I don't like it and I can't leave? What if this person next to me just dumps drinks on me? What if something happens? Like, I get so bad, and the fact that I am gonna be around people is the one that kills me the most, because I don't like being around other people for that long or long at all. I get so much anxiety, and so yeah, I can be very livable and I talk and I laugh. Everybody tells me, oh, you're so good for customer service, Karen. You're like really good. You talk to people so nice, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I know. But if you knew that the only reason I'm so good at it is because I don't want people getting mad at me. I don't want people fighting me. I don't want people, let's say if I ask them for their ID, I find a way to ask them for their ID in a more nicer way, to the point that I'm super extremely nice, just so that the person won't get mad at me because I'm asking their ID, because that is my job, to ask for ID. When I'm gonna ask, like, do you want a receipt, I'm like, I everything, I have to do it in such a way so that I can feel that when the person is walking out, they never feel like either I had a tone or either I was mad or anything. I don't show any of my true emotions, I am a very, like, happy, joyful person, and I also can be the type of person that don't like to talk at all, don't like, my face expression is always, this is my face expression. And sometimes that's my face expression. And I have to fake my face expression and always be like this. Oh, hi! Even if I want to put it down, I'm like trying to stay it up. Because people may think that you're mad with them and all this stuff. The reason why I don't have enough friends and I talk so much and all, I'm a people watcher. I watch people, their behavior, how they speak, how they talk, their face expression. I look at all this stuff all the time. I'm a very, like, I look at other people, how they react towards something, their faces, their expression. I kind of know, like, and then that's how I learn, like, oh, you mad? And they're like, what? No, no. I mean, I am, but it's, like, I already know about things without the person telling me, because I watch people all the time, how they react and their face expression, all that stuff. So I always wanted to be on top of that, so that I can know when to talk, what to say, or what not to say, so I don't bother anybody. And I guess this is coming from, like, when I was a kid, you know. So all this happened as a growing up. My mom always, and even she told me, she's like, I always teach you guys to. She always teaches us to be one step ahead, you know, so that if she's going through something, we already know, like, oh, mom needs this, or if she's doing something, oh, mom may need that, because she always teaches us to be one step ahead. And that happens, like, towards anything. Our emotions, our way to talk, our way to speak, our way to do things, our how fast we do things, you know. And so yeah, it's just like, that's how I literally grew up, and my mom teaches that all the time. So that's why I am like that, and that's why I may be good with customer service here and there. I also, it doesn't help that I was by myself all the time, and I always think that people would treat me so good, and that's why I always have this mentality of, like, no, there are people out there that are good. No, that people won't do this to me. No, people won't talk like this. It's because I grew up by myself thinking that people won't be like this, people won't be like that, and then that's why I treat people the way I want to be treated, because I figure that if I do that, people will treat me like that, which it doesn't always happen. But yeah, this is basically how it is. So I can't believe I've been talking for like 40 minutes now, but yeah, so I'm just doing flowers right now. This will take me a whole day to finish at least one of this panel. But the good thing about not having a job is that I have all the time in the world. So, like, I can't really complain. So I guess I'm in a roll, guys. I'm in a roll. Not having a job right now kind of, like, gives me the whole time to complete projects. I'm happy. Give me a second. Because I was supposed to get a UPS guy to come in and pick up a package. But, I don't know if they give you, like, notifications and stuff. Supposedly said they're going to do it next business day from the day of return request, which was yesterday. So I would think it will be today, but haven't got any information. So I left the box outside, hoping that they will come in. I hope they would, because I don't have a car, and the whole reason why I did this is so that they would, you know, pick up my package, and I am paying for that job, you know, so that they can come in and pick up my package. So I'm taking out of my refunds for that so that they can pick it up.
How does God speak to you?
Very slowly.
You can hear him?
So I am almost finishing slip stitching the other side now. I have done this much, and then the other side I have finished already slip stitching into it, which honestly looks so good on this side. You can barely tell. On this one you can, but it's because it's just a darker color, which is obvious. But definitely very well. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm slip stitching sometimes. I think, like, my eyes deceives me, and the way I crochet sometimes, either I'm doing it too tight or whatever, that the edges I can't really tell. I have to work on trying to get better so that I can kind of tell the edge parts of my projects, because sometimes I can, and sometimes I'm like going too quick that I kind of like tighten the yarn too much, that sometimes I cannot even slip stitch into a stitch or a chain, just because the chain or the stitch is super thin and I have to like try to use the hook part, and it's just hard. It's very, very hard. And that happened to me a lot while I was doing the bottom of this, because there was a part where I was doing 2 chains and then three double crochet, I think it is. And on those 2 chains I did it so quick that I didn't even like made a chain that was easy to slip stitch into it or make a double crochet. So it made that row very difficult, and it took me a long time. My hand hurts a lot, so I have to be very careful when I do that. So sometimes I can't see the next one and I'm like, oh, it's this one, but sometimes I'm just playing around being like, okay, well, I put it on this one, would that one be okay? Okay, that looks okay, blah blah, and just like play around. And what I also like to do with this when I'm slip stitching and, you know, joining my stuff, I like to always open this up and look at it and just be like, okay, so do I see any mistakes here that if I stretch it too much, would they be noticeable or whatever? And honestly, no, that looks super fine, perfectly slip stitched into it. So I know that the work is not bad, and whatever I'm doing is going well. So as long as it looks really good on the other side, which is where you're gonna wear it, I think that's perfect. So yeah, I just have this little much to do, and then I'm probably going to do this top part up here. I was gonna do the border first, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this side because I don't think I will be adding anything else. And yeah, so I'm gonna join the 2 straps together, and then I think I can. I don't even need extra. Oops. I don't think I even need to get any extra yarn. I can do the slip stitch with the yarn that I left here, so that makes it a lot easier for me. So yeah, it's gonna be very fun because then I don't have to like cut yarn, add yarn, blah blah blah. So this is gonna be a lot easier to do the straps. Well, that's what I hope. I really am hoping for that. Hey guys, so I literally just finished the top. This is the end of the video, and I really wasn't gonna add this, but I felt like I was doing this whole video and I talked so much about it and I show you this and that, and I was like, I can't leave it on a cliffhanger, so at least show you that I finished the top. It's all finished. It's really pretty. We agreed that this is the side that I like the most. I like this side. I feel like I will like this one maybe with a black cardigan, maybe some leggings or something. This one I feel like I can wear it just by himself or with something else, or like even a shirt underneath or whatever. But I'm not gonna talk much about this. I will talk about this on my podcast, which I will be hopefully uploading soon next week. But yeah, it's all finished, it's all done. Look how chunky this is. It's actually really big and long, which I really like. I can't wait to style this. Honestly, I won't be able to show you a really nice look of me with it, but if you stick around for my videos from Florida, I will have more pictures and videos, and I'll feel more like I have more space to show you guys and be more creative and take videos somewhere else that it's not me sitting here. So yeah, so I just want to show you that I started a couple other projects. Well, I didn't start, I just continued doing a couple other projects. Hopefully one of them I get to finish it before I leave. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.